Hey everyone, it's Gerald coming right back at you here at the Lakers Fast Break. Truly appreciate you joining us. I'm going to pop in right here. Thanks so much again. Doobie, what's up, my friend? I did not see you in the chat. You got to remind me when you're on YouTube. Next time you're on YouTube with me, remind me. I want to make you a moderator as per your request. Truly appreciate your always being a part of what we're doing at the Lakers Fast Break. So you got to remind me. I've been looking for you the past couple of days. So please remind me on that. But also, as well, I can make you mod here too if you want. Let me know if you want to make a mod here too. Oh, you are a moderator. That's right. Okay, so you are a moderator here. But yeah, let me know if you want to be a moderator on there. So definitely want to go ahead and make sure you're taken care of because you're such a great part of what we do here at the Lakers Fast Break. It is Gerald Glassford. Nick, hopefully, Nick is hoping coming very soon. He was on with me for the pregame. Doobie, this is the first time he's played at MSG, so he might be nervous. Hopefully not. I was hoping Dante would be at the game, because the guy works hard. He works overnights, and man, I'd love to see him get rewarded with a game like this. So, we've got Stone Hansen here. All right, Stone, what's up, my friend?
How's it going, Gerald?
Glad to have you here, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just in time for tip off. Laker Nick is coming here in just a minute. He was with me on for the pregame.
Sweet.
No Torian Prince in the starting lineup.
Interesting.
Rui's in instead.
Finally. It took half a season.
Yes. 50 games actually to be precise. Yes, so this is as I mentioned, this is Austin's first game at MSG. Looks like he got a new haircut.
Yeah, it looks looking clean. There's no OG tonight either, huh?
No.
Oh, AD's playing. I didn't know if he was going to play.
Yeah, both were scheduled there. I didn't know about OG. He was a game time decision, so I didn't know for that right away. So the thing is with New York, even though Robinson and Randall aren't there, they're still a very good rebounding team.
Hartenstein's fantastic.
He's been doing a great job rebounding.
Hart is a great rebounder. They got good rebounders across the board.
Got to get back.
Is that Achua starting?
Yes, he's been starting the past few games for them ever since Randall had his issues.
That's a terrible move. I did not think Achua is very good.
Get this started on YouTube. See if I can get everybody out there.
Precious is his first name. Yeah, it's his birth name. His I believe his brother's name is God's Gift. I think God's Gift.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're Nigerian, I believe. I think he has 3 brothers, if I'm not mistaken.
So Tuesday, I'm thinking of since as you request, as per message, Tuesday for an NBA trade special. So
sounds good.
And then Thursday, I don't know if you're available, but Thursday I will be 10 a.m. Pacific to 1 p.m. Pacific.
Yep, I should be around for that.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yeah, his brother is God's Gift.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I'm looking. He's got his God's Gift Achua, God's Will Achua, and then Peace Achua is his other brother. And then
wow.
Grace and Promise are his sisters. So
very cool family names.
Yeah, unique.
Oh, wow.
What a pass. Holy cow.
Yeah, he went to the barber, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Got to hit that shot, D'Lo.
Ooh, what a pass. Oh. Nice.
There you go.
Putting the show on the Mecca.
Yeah, I'll see it is. But great to have everyone here. All right. Yeah, I was telling before we left that Bobby Marks spelled it out. The Lakers can only trade their 29 or their 30. They can't trade both.
Yeah. Because we don't know when the Pelicans are going to take their pick. So
exactly.
because of the Stepien.
And he spelled it out in the tweet as well as far as the years. So
yeah.
That's so funny how creative Laker Tom and some of our people in our chat are, and like, yes, we could get all these players and we only have one draft pick that we can. I'm just like,
the 29 would be better to trade anyway.
Yeah.
Not only because it has more value to the team going because it's sooner, but also because you get to trade your next pick sooner, which would be the 31.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I actually went through today and I made a list of names and I played on the trade machine a bit. So on Tuesday I'll bring up some trades I got.
Oh, nice. Oh, they'll love that. They'll love that.
I think they're trades that are semi or at least that are pretty realistic, like in terms of, they're not crazy outlandish. So,
and I know I'm getting a lot of heat for saying that the Lakers should try to stand pat or go to, how should I say,
drop back D-Lo. Oh my gosh. Just trying to preserve their assets, right?
And stay under the repeater tax too.
Yeah. No, I think we'll talk about it more Thursday, but I think there's two ways to go for them this deadline. And I do feel pretty certain that the Lakers, despite what we think and know, the Lakers probably still view themselves as contenders, which probably means they're going to try and make some moves at the deadline, even though we very clearly see that they are not contenders. What a spin.
He's feeling giddy after a couple of days off and the fact he's in MSG.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, Brunson's just going to abuse Reeves tonight. We're going to have to figure out something else.
Scored 40 last game.
Yeah, and the Knicks are on fire. They haven't even missed a step since Randall went out. Tonight would be their, 10th straight?
Yeah.
Yeah. AD has to get up on that. He's going to pull a floater. AD just waits for him to go all the way to the rim, but he's going to pull a floater.
That drop, man.
The energy, I'd say, is pretty good, actually, for the Lakers. As opposed to what we're accustomed to. Yeah, but the two ways I'm thinking the Lakers can go at the deadline is obviously get better, which is more like, the DeJounte type trade, or get better in as the common narrative would have it, or you are looking to save money going into the summer, which would mean going for non-guaranteed contracts or expirings. So somebody like Evan Fournier or Novice Bertans, who are can be waived at any point since they're not guaranteed next season.
Absolutely, you're right. Bertans is the name. Man, I still say that Oklahoma City is in the driver's seat, my friend. Number one in the Western Conference, plus with all those assets.
If Oklahoma City does not use picks to go for someone that can help them significantly, I think because they can outbid anyone that makes an offer.
Yeah.
So if they do not utilize those picks to really go for it this year, I think they're making a mistake. And I think the Knicks likewise. The Knicks have a lot. I think they still have like 9 firsts or something. The Knicks do. So if you have those, and both those teams right now are like probably second tier teams in their conference respectively, but they have the assets to make themselves first tier contenders. And I think it would be a mistake for both of them to squander that opportunity.
I agree. I just think for the Lakers, though, when it comes right down to it, giving up so much as what everybody wants them to, they just like making trades to make a trade. I just don't see a pathway with whoever's out there is available that can get the Lakers where they want them to be.
Well, yeah, that no trade we make is going to make us contenders. What it really, I think I mentioned this last time, what you really have to weigh out is the trade that you are the Lakers are, regardless of whether we want them to or not, are probably going to make a move for some sort of name this deadline. Whether it's DeJounte or smaller names like Dorian Finney-Smith or something. But you have to weigh out the possibility of do the players that we're acquiring at the deadline outweigh the value that we're giving for them when it comes to packaging them for a big name player in the summer potentially. I think that's what the Lakers have to weigh out. And I don't know the answer to that because I don't know what it takes to get these players. We have a ballpark idea, but nobody knows for sure.
I agree. It's just great to have you here. Absolutely. Great to have everybody here in the chat. Once again, it is Stone Hansen along with me, Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much for watching this thing. Joe is in the chat. He's hopefully going to join us here in a little bit. I know one of the names that has been recently picked up, Stone, is Nick Claxton.
I actually have a Nick Claxton trade I was going to bring up on Thursday.
Well, the reason why I would be against it, first off, is I was listening to Jake Fisher from Yahoo Sports. He was on a recent podcast. He seems to be tuned in over there on that side. And
he's one of the better reporters nowadays.
He is there. He's getting a lot of feedback from the agency in response that he would be looking this offseason for a 20, plus something above what Podol's getting in Toronto, which is 20 million a year. So you're talking, okay, let's say 25. You playing that for 25 for Nick Claxton, a guy who good rebounder. What?
I would be, but I don't know if I would be for the Lakers because I don't know of the fit with AD. But for most teams, I would pay that for Claxton.
Really?
Yeah, I think Claxton is a consistent all defensive player and a really good rebounder and one of the very few like true switch centers in the NBA. I don't think there's a lot of switch centers
because statistically he's not been that good this season.
Yeah, well, he's still, what is he? Still over 2 blocks, right? Still rebounding. I think still averaging a double-double, which very few guys are. I think he, and you look at the landscape of the NBA today, most above average starters, like that's the going rate, right? Is 20 to 25 million. Like that's just what it is nowadays with what above average starters make. Like Austin Reeves is sort of very much below market value. That's why they're probably not going to trade him this year. But I think, and you look at age too is a big thing in the NBA. If you look at that, because bigs decline faster, typically most bigs are starting their decline at like age 29 as opposed to 32, 33 for guards or something. Then I think to me he's worth 25 million, but with the Lakers specifically, there's just no spacing between him and AD, and it makes it a very difficult thing to try and make fit.
Plus, do you really want a whole season of Joe yelling out there, make your damn free throws? He's bad at free
well,
throws.
no, well, yeah, he is. He definitely is.
He was 0 for 10 in a playoff game.
Yeah, no, he's a terrible free throw shooter. He's up there with Pirtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the free throw is definitely terrible. But I guess hypothetically, if he were on the Lakers, then you just don't play him in crunch time, right? And you just start AD at center. But yeah, I think for the Lakers specifically, I'm not as interested in Claxton as I would be if I were a different team.
Okay.
But what a move! Oh, it's terrible touch. If
And
I
you heard the news on Vando, right?
Yeah, probably out for the year.
Yeah.
Geez. Here we go with the free threes. The Lakers too definitely need to, I think, trade Christian Wood because I mean he's not coming back, obviously, or he will come back because he signed to a 2-year, but he's obviously like not happy with his role. He's not playing great for us. And I think other teams still view him probably as a commodity, as a scoring punch off the bench. And I think you can probably use him as a sweetener in a deal. So I'd look to move Wood at the deadline. Oh,
wow.
whoa.
That's the greatest shot he's ever made in his life.
That's a career highlight right there. That's going in the YouTube mixtape.
Exactly. See, we should have kept Max Christie.
Yeah.
Anyway, that one shot.
I'll be right back.
Let me go ahead and okay, you got it. Once again, it is the Lakers fast break. I got to go ahead and tell Stone when he comes back in regards to Laker Tom, his thoughts on Laker Tom's proposed lineup. But great to have everyone here. It is Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much for watching this. If you're watching on YouTube, give me a shout out right there or Facebook. I've got everything lined up for you. If you are, I'd love to hear from you right here at the Lakers Fast Break. So I've got you lined up on Facebook, YouTube, and also as well, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Let's give everybody an update on what's going on in the NBA right now. Bulls' Zach LaVine, just to let you know, is out 4 to 6 months with his surgery on his foot. So could be the same thing that we'd be looking at for, of course, Jared Vanderbilt as well. So want to go ahead and mention that it's halftime in Atlanta. Golden State Atlanta are tied at 64 in the second quarter. Sacramento leads at Chicago 43-54-39. 54-39 is the latest update on that. 4:30 left in the first. Dallas is leading Milwaukee 29-18. Milwaukee has not yet won, I believe, with Doc Rivers at the helm. Cleveland is leading by 11 in the first against San Antonio, and Brooklyn has defeated the Philadelphia 76ers, the Joel Embiid less 76ers earlier today, 136-121. So let me ask you this. Laker Tom got a little testy with me today. He sends me an email. Take a look at this, Gerald. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll bring it up. Laker Tom. Okay. Says Gerald. Imagine Lakers starting lineup of DeJounte Murray, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Jared Vanderbilt, who we didn't know at the time is going to be out, but LeBron James, Anthony Davis, backed up by Austin Reeves, Max Christie, Taurean Prince, Christian Wood, and Nick Claxton. And then he goes as far as into how he gets that as far as acquiring, which included trades. Of course, Gabe Vincent would be involved in those trades and things of that nature that are unrealistic for the Lakers to do because nobody wants Gabe Vincent right now. Absolutely no one. But your thoughts? I told him my response.
Not possible is my thoughts.
I imagine mediocrity if I got that lineup. So
I think it makes us better actually, but there's just zero possibility of it happening because we don't have the assets. I mean, if the Nets are trading Claxton, they're going to want a first. If the Hawks are trading DeJounte, they at least want one first. But I still don't fully buy that DeJounte is actually on the table. and we just don't have that. So, I mean,
They want at least a first, if not two, because remember they traded 3 first to get him.
that's my point as to why I don't think he's even available. Like
Yeah.
in the NBA, rarely do teams cut ties that quickly from a trade they made the year prior. If they gave up, what was it, 3 firsts and 2 swaps or something for him, uh,
Yeah.
I find it extremely difficult to believe they'll just accept 1 first and a starter for him back. That just to me, that's just I mean, that's not how the NBA works, like, logically. Most teams are not gonna cut ties that quickly. So, I don't really buy that DeJounte's even available, but the fact that it's talked about so much makes me think there's some smoke to the fire, but, uh, I don't know. I just don't fully buy it still. We do know that Levine won't be, traded to us, at least. That's completely off the table after this injury.
Yeah. It is. Oh,
One name I'm gonna bring up again Thursday, but I'll bring it up now too, is I know oh my gosh, make this look silly. Um, I know some people still want Bruce Brown, and Bruce Brown was someone the Lakers definitely were talking to during free agency. They wanted Bruce Brown, like that was legitimate. Um, and people are talking about him at this deadline. But I don't know how many people know this, but Bruce Brown can only be traded by himself. He can't add other players from the Raptors. No, he's got one of those contracts. I forgot what the term is for it. But because of the fact that he hasn't been on the Raptors for a certain amount of time, he can only be traded by himself. So if you're playing with the trade machine or anything, you can't be adding Gary Trent or Schroeder or anything in a package deal. It's got to be exclusively just for Bruce Brown, or maybe picks if you want to add picks, but it can't be combined with other salaries in the deal.
just to let you know, your volume for some reason is a little muffled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now it's clear.
Oh, it's clear now.
Yeah, it's clear now. So weird.
Oh, all I did was move my microphone closer. Maybe I was talking too far from it.
Oh, nice
Ooh.
block by Prince. There you go. Saved it. There you go. Oh, watch out. He's getting a little feisty.
He's hopping there.
Exactly. Nice
Nice.
shot. Yeah, Josh Hart. I remember the one year Josh Hart was hitting like close to 40%, and then it's like, okay, he plays good defense, rebounds well, puts some things together, and it's just like never quite clicked on the shooting part.
Yeah, but he's still not like terrible. He's still I mean, you can't leave him wide open like that. So he's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Doobies, Doc Rivers.
I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah,
Well, they haven't yet win with him.
they probably won't.
Remember, Joe said he would take him over Darvin Ham any day.
I mean, yeah. You're not
Rocking a hard place.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. You're not winning a championship with either. So to me, it's a moot point.
Definitely glad to have everyone here checking YouTube and Facebook now. Hopefully you are enjoying the game with us. It is Gerald Glassford along with Stone Hansen. Great to have you here. Truly appreciate it. Yes. Laker Tom was not pleased of my response because I told him, you know what, I just don't know why you want to throw. That's what same thing I tell the entire crowd. I'm just gonna stay firm on it. I don't know why you would want to throw away whatever little assets you have for a marginal gain at best. And that puts you into the repeater tax. You know, you just cost the buses $14 million. You put them in a repeater tax, so they'll pay extra money for a team that's only going to get you maybe at best a first round or a second round exit. And
yeah, I like those players individually. I don't think the Lakers it fits. That's the problem. And your two best players are bad or below average shooters. I mean, it really cramps how you can build a team around them, and it makes it difficult. So if you want to add talent, you have to be very methodical about what talent you're adding, because uh, they're very specific players as to how you can maximize them. they're not they're not these ultra versatile players that you can just put anyone around and they fit. I mean, as great as players they are, you have to consider the skill sets that you're bringing in as well. That's kind of the beauty. I think you're talking about OKC earlier too. I think anyone they bring in fits with who they have, which is kind of the beauty of OKC.
OKC is just, man, I would be very surprised if they do not. If let's just if they have a losing season for the rest of this decade, I would be very surprised. Let's just put it that way. Their future
No,
looks
yeah,
so bright.
I'd wager. I mean, at the least, they're making the playoffs for the next 6 years.
Yeah,
At least. But yeah, if they really want to go for it, I think they can too. If they really want to go for the championship, the problem is, how do you pay everyone? That's what the issues they're going to run into eventually.
eventually, I agree. I mean, SGA, when SGA comes up for a second max contract, you also have to worry about Holmgren, Jalen Williams, whoever you get alongside them.
Chet's going to get a super max. J-Dub will probably get just a regular max. And you're just not going to have enough space to get everyone. But on the flip side, it's like, maybe because they're so good at drafting, they just draft all their backups and keep them on rookie deals. Every year they get a new rookie deal that they find a way to maximize. So it's a good problem to have, but nonetheless, it is a problem eventually, just not this year. Yeah, I think long term the Lakers, I think this summer or by next deadline, at third superstar is what they're after. But I think they're still going to go for the championship now, even though there's actually zero hope of getting it. Sims is someone I would like to have as a Jackson Hayes replacement.
Good. Well, we saw the best of Jackson Hayes in Boston the other day.
Yeah, it took 48 games to get it though. Plus 3 or 4 seasons before that.
Yeah.
Good D. Look how far back he is. The coaching is just, I don't get it. Oh wow, crumpled him.
Oh, you got to hit the shot after that kind of screen.
At least make it a better miss than that. That was a terrible miss.
Yes. Put up your hands, Prince.
Brunson's just gonna cook. I think the Lakers' game plan should be just dare everyone else to make shots. Make Brunson beat you as a one-man show. That's a good feed. Hayes jumps so late to these. I do like how quick he rolls, though.
It's a good floater.
Yeah, he had that at West Virginia too. The Knicks always draft the guys I want. I wanted Mitchell Robinson really bad. I wanted Deuce McBride.
I wanted
really
Robinson too. Yeah, I remember talking to you on about that. I thought that would have been a really great late first round pick.
Yep, he'd probably be on this team over Wood and Hayes.
I should have never given up Zubats.
Yeah, no, he's cooking over there.
I think he's been back in the lineup now because he was injured, but he's back in the lineup for them at the Clippers.
Yeah. I never thought I'd say this, but we really need Cam back. This perimeter I mean, there's absolutely nobody on the perimeter that can defend. They just go around whoever they want. They just gets around two more guys. No one, and that was only because he mishandled it. This defense is atrocious. Nice.
What's up, Blue? Great to have you here. Still the issue, like you said.
This team lives in the paint, and they can get to it at will.
Goes by D'Lo easily.
What a pass. That was a good play. Good movement.
I like the fact he hesitated. I really thought he was just going to go straight up. He was patient. So if the Lakers can pull it out tonight and get home against victory with Charlotte 4-2, does that provide a little bit more optimism on the Lakers season if they do?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, this team could go 12-2 over the next however many games, and I have the same amount of confidence that they'll get past the first round than I did, 2 weeks ago. This team is not going to go far, and I've pretty much set my mind to that. But hopefully at least get entertaining games throughout the way.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, I did look to the Lakers can trade Gabe Vincent actually.
They could trade him. Yeah, the only one they cannot trade is Vanderbilt.
Yeah, but I didn't think they could trade him with the injury because I thought you'd have to pass a physical. but apparently they can still trade him. So
Yeah, I mean, they just traded Oladipo and Steven Adams.
yeah.
Yeah, and so the thing is, you would have to attach something to Gabe Vincent because he's owed next another 2 years on his contract, and he already has bad knees.
Well, I wouldn't think that any deal that involved Gabe Vincent would just have Gabe Vincent as the only player being moved. Like I think he'd
Oh, yeah.
probably be in a deal with D'Lo or with Hachimura. He's just there for salary purposes, really. And you're probably attaching a few seconds or the 29 first in a package too.
But the thing with Vincent, you owe another 2 years on that
He's a
contract.
long term deal.
Normally that'd be attractive if he was playing, but since he's already like 6 games into his Lakers career and he's already got knee injuries, that's not encouraging, to say the least.
Mm-mm.
They're bringing out all the old Knicks tonight.
Because the Lakers are playing, everyone's got eyes on this game.
Yep. National TV game on ABC.
2 biggest markets.
Yes, he could, Aussie. Bernard King, absolutely great score.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, man.
He's feeling it tonight.
I'll take it.
Taking a game off, you can see he feels just a little bit more pep in a step.
Oh, this is Christie's best game so far. He's actually doing good things.
Man, D'Lo's been short on all of his shots.
Oof, that was ugly.
Good pass.
Yeah, just how he drew it up.
Exactly.
Shoot it. D'Lo lost his confidence shooting, which is not good. Oh my gosh. This is Christie's best game as a Laker. He's doing good things on both ends.
I'm going to get people saying, see, I told you so. Okay, you had to wait to the what game? 51 before this happened?
It means nothing, but just enjoy it for what it is tonight. That was good defense, just better offense.
The thing is, when you talk about these players like a Hayes or a Christie or Wood having a good game, can you put 3, 4, 5 in a row, or 4 out of 5, or 6 out of 8? That's what I'm asking for. That's
why I said it means nothing, because until he strings it together with a couple more consecutive ones, then it's nothing. It's fruitless. It's a lucky game in my eyes until it's a couple good ones.
Because I think almost every NBA player, if you put them out there enough minutes in 82 game season, they are going to have 2, 3, 4 good games.
Yep.
But can you put them all together?
Yeah,
that's the question.
Jackson Hayes hasn't done it in 5 years, so I'm not expecting him to do it now. And Christie never impressed me at any level in basketball. See, this is where Brunson's just going to pick on us.
Oh, goodbye.
Just carve us up.
See, that's the thing, Austin. Just got to make them pay on the other end. They're gonna pick on you every single time. Just got to make them pay. I get that rebound. Dumb foul. That was a dumb foul.
Why is he such a poor defender? Because he's a terrible athlete.
Yeah, you got him. You hit him.
Oh, yeah, he got him for sure.
Yeah. Don't challenge it. Please don't challenge it.
That's too late now. He's already shot his free throw. Thankfully, I wouldn't have put it past him to challenge, though. I think he's weak. I think he's a very bad lateral mover. He's not. He doesn't have the best acceleration. I think he's actually got a real. To your point, I think he's super weak in his core, and core strength usually dictates a lot defensively. So yeah, I think he's just a bad athlete.
Offensively, it's his creativity and craftiness that gets him to where he wants to go a lot of the times. But yeah, defensively, it just he hasn't been able to put it together with whatever skills and athleticism he has.
If you're as bad of an athlete as Reeves is, you have to be sort of a genius level type basketball player to get all your positioning and pre-positioning in place defensively and not be a negative on that end. And you know, Reeves is good, but he's not that level. There you go, push it. That's off.
Lakers are trapping.
Prince is almost never going to make a shot like that when he has like half a second to set up. He has to set. Defense can be improved. Athleticism cannot be to an extent, and Reeves is not going to improve as an athlete. And defense, like I said, to be as bad of an athlete as Reeves is, you have to be that genius level, and that's just something you can't really teach or be improved on. It's the same reason D'Lo's a really bad defender. He's just an atrocious athlete.
Both of them have very similar games as far as on the offensive end. As far as using the angles, craftiness in order to get their baskets, but defensively, like you said, their lack of athleticism really, really hurts them.
Yeah, I think Reeves, a lot of his offense really just comes off of hustle. Like he out hustles so many guys. I think D'Lo's actually really, really smart with the angles he picks, especially as a distributor, but also as a scorer. As I've mentioned previously, I just think he sees things just a half second too late in these windows, and it prevents him from, really being like a top shelf type distributor and scorer.
Once again, thanks for joining us here at the Lakers Fast Break. The Lakers do lead 49-46. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Glad to have you here. Looks like just on the scoreboard, Atlanta in the fourth quarter is leading the Warriors by 1. Sacramento is having their way with Chicago right now in the third quarter. I did want to mention again, Zach LaVine is out for the rest of the season, and also reports that Jared Vanderbilt could be lost for the rest of the season as well. Milwaukee and Dallas. Dallas leads by 17 in the second quarter. Cleveland by 17 over San Antonio in the second quarter. And the Brooklyn Nets defeated Philadelphia earlier in the day by 15. So there's your wrap up and your score update. Here again with Stone Hansen. Looking forward to a great week. You think it'll be a busy one for the Lakers, or you think it'll be just some nominal moves like Joe's planning on?
I think my prediction is we'll get a new Lakers starter out of this deadline, not a superstar or anything, but I think we'll get a new starter for the rest of the season out of this deadline. So I guess if you want to call that big.
Okay. Alan says he'd prefer Max Christie on Brunson.
I mean, pick your poison. Doesn't matter if it's Christie, Reeves, or Max. I think, or sorry, Christie, Reeves, or D'Lo. They're all gonna get punished.
I think Reddish would be the one that would hold up the best right now if we had him in the lineup on.
Yeah, he's our right now. Ruiz our best perimeter defender, and that's terrible because Ruiz is a really bad perimeter defender, one-on-one, on ball. Cam, you're correct, would be the best option.
It's not a great option, but it is
not a great option, but it's better than anything we have. But yeah, we'll see. It's kind of why I have my eyes on, or I think the Lakers have their eyes on possibly Finney Smith and Royce O'Neal, but we'll see.
Finney Smith, though, the price to get him is going to be really expensive. Royce O'Neal, they want a first. Finney Smith, at least one first, if not two. In fact, they were asking, again, like I told you earlier, asking for 2 in the offseason for him. So,
yeah, I don't buy it. I think, well, first I buy for sure, but I think a lot of teams put their prices sky high knowing they're not going to get it, but they just want to put it there so they can negotiate and get more than just one first. But I think they probably know they're not going to get 2 firsts for Dorian Finney-Smith, as they shouldn't. Finney-Smith is good, but he's not 2 firsts good.
See, he's crafty, like facilitating that foul.
It's all footwork. I really don't want Dinwiddie. That's definitely someone I don't want from the Nets.
He's probably the easiest one to get.
For good reason. Unless you want free to money up for the offseason. But there's not a whole lot of names out there.
It's not necessarily
players like Brunson.
It's just want to be able to have someone that could slow them down and make them work a lot harder for their baskets.
Yeah, no one's stopping him per se, but you also no one's stopping him. But there's also not a lot of players that are going to get abused to the extent that Max, D'Lo, and Reeves are, because they're just horrendous.
And then Prince as well.
And Prince, yeah. Really, any Laker not named Anthony Davis.
On cue.
Yeah. Lakers are actually playing pretty decent, though, to me tonight. That was nice.
To be up by 5, I'll take that.
Yeah. This is not as horrendous as I was expecting. They're especially offensively. That was nice, Big Wood, but especially offensively, they're playing pretty well, I think. I jinxed us.
What's up, Stone? What's up, Gerald?
What's up, Nick?
Hey, how's it going?
Or
Great to have you here, Nick. How you doing?
good. Is it looking good?
Lakers lead by 3. Thanks again for being on the pregame. Lakers, like Stone has said, surprised that they're doing pretty good. Defensively, they've been showing out a little bit better, but still having struggles with Jalen Brunson, of course.
That was a backcourt. They didn't
got
call
it. The ref said it got touched.
I'd have to see a replay on that one. I'll take it though. Ugh.
Not if they don't.
Come on,
like
box out.
Hardenstein's gonna kill him.
AD's got to play bigger, man. The 3 players from hell.
Jeez. Move. Somebody move. Somebody move. Makes it so much harder for him to do that. There's no movement at all in the offense. So let me ask you this. A lot of the old timers that they're on, for all the various sports outlets have been curmudgeoning in regards to the high scoring in the league. Are you a fan of it? Not a fan of it? Let me know your thoughts on that, Stone.
Just the evolution of basketball. I'm just indifferent on it, I guess. I mean, that's just what basketball is. And the rules have changed. Players have gotten better, more skilled, I think, offensively. It's just what it is. You kind of have to go with the flow. It's like I equate it to like listening to like your favorite band or something. Like if their album changes, the next album from what they were, some people are gonna like how it's not the same album over and over again. Some people are gonna not like that it's something different, but to me, it is what it is. It's just evolving.
What are your thoughts, Nick, as we head into the half here? Do you like the higher scoring games or no?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly agree with Stone that it's just the evolution of basketball. I think the players are, becoming more talented or becoming more clever and on the offensive end. That said, I do enjoy defense. That's actually one of my favorite parts about basketball, just steals and deflections and blocks and all that. And so, part of me is nostalgic to see that part of the game come back. Maybe the games are higher scoring, not necessarily just because the players may be more talented, but the officiating has also made it harder to play tough defense.
I agree 100%. That the rule changes have dictated. They've gone way overboard, where you get called for, tapping a guy barely on his finger as he goes up for a layup. Like some of these are just absurd. But yeah, I would. On one hand, I mean, I definitely am in agreement with you. I'd like to see that like reformed a little bit back to what it used to be. But it does also make me appreciate good defense when I see it now because it's so difficult to defend with the rule changes. Who's an underrated defender?
Yes.
Well, we talked about Claxton. Yeah, good question. We talked about Claxton earlier. I don't know if he's underrated still, because I think a lot of people still think he's a good defender. I still think he's like a top 5 defensive big. Underrated defender. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. It's difficult. I think this might surprise you. It's a big name too. I think Luka's underrated defensively. I think he has the moniker and narrative of being a bad defender because the first 3 years he played, he was. But I think if you really watch him this year, he's come a long way defensively, and I think he's almost become a slight positive defensively, and I think that's gone super into the radar. I'm trying to think who else. I know there's more guys. I'm just having trouble.
Aussie says Gordon from Denver.
I don't know if he's underrated though. I feel like most people think he's a pretty good defender. I don't know.
I think coming over from Orlando, they weren't sure what they had, especially on the defensive end. But yeah, since he's come over to Denver, he's been a defensive force for them. He plays a lot of roles. It's very versatile.
Yeah. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe people still don't think that, but Tari Eason from the Rockets. That's my under the radar name I'll give you. I think he's gonna be a all defensive guy at some point. He's really, really good defensively. Super long too. I think he's 6'9" with like a 7'6" wingspan. Yeah, I think he's Naismith. I think you didn't mean Naismith, not Dr. James Naismith. Dr. James maybe, but Aaron Naismith. Yeah, he's come a long way. I actually did not like him in his draft. I've been proven wrong on him. I'll admit that for sure. He's obviously one of the league's best shooters, and defensively he's come a long way. So props to him. Good call.
And he's pretty much only one of their few defensive options in Indiana at this point in time.
Yeah. Rick Carlisle's done a complete 180 coaching wise from being a hard-nosed Tibbs-like defensive guy to, just run and gun. So, yeah, that's a good call. Who else? Trying to think here.
What's up, Sunday?
Devin Eubanks on the Suns is a decent underrated big man defender.
Are we gonna throw Cam Reddish in that group now, Stone?
Cam Reddish.
You almost might have to.
Yeah, you can, I guess. Just by default. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of I guess underrated defenders or relatedly players that weren't considered good defenders, but I guess ultimately made the shift. I'm thinking about like Brook Lopez. Like, was he always as bad as he was? I can't really remember. Or
oh yeah, he used to be atrocious. Like
yeah, okay.
Yeah, like really bad.
All he cared was his 20. He didn't care about rebounding. Still doesn't care too much about rebounding.
Yeah.
But
this might be a hot take, but I actually think Brook Lopez is still like a fairly bad defender. He just has the Bucks have used this defensive funnel system, and he's become really good at timing, blocking shots. And that's where his defense has really taken off. But as a whole, I actually don't think he's like a very good defender outside of that.
Well, Milwaukee's been terrible this season. That's part of the reason why actually, it's most of the reason why they could let go of Griffith.
Yeah, Griffin I feel like he's definitely a bad coach and should not be a head coach. But at the same time, I do not get why contending teams hire these first time head coaches who have been assistants for a long time and don't like he's in a rock and a hard place because he has to change it from what Bud was doing. He was Bud's assistant, and he has to change how they play basketball to some degree, or else he's just going to be Bud 2.0. And he has to avoid that to avoid getting fired. But at the same time, he came in and just took a wrecking ball to everything and changed it too much to where it just wasn't working, and the players didn't know what they were doing. So he had to walk that fine line, and for a coach that's not good, that's pretty much impossible.
Great to have everyone here. It is halftime. The Lakers and Knicks are tied at 59. Stone Hansen, Laker Nick, along with me, Gerald Glassford. Thanks so much for watching, listening. Truly appreciate it. Big shout out to Facebook as well.
Stone, with like the Brooke Lopez example that you were talking about, are you able to think of players that were poor defensively and did make like a genuine turn into being positives on the defensive side?
Good question.
I know there's some. Yeah, you guys have good questions. I definitely know there are some. I just gotta go through my head real quick and think of the names. But I know there are bad defenders that have become good ones. I think you can argue Kevin Durant. I think his first several years in the league, he was not very good defensively. He's just super long. But I think probably for a 6-7 year stretch during his prime, he became actually a really underrated defender. That's someone I think is, went from good to bad. Trying to think. Most of them are probably going to be guys that are just super skinny, to start their careers and bulked up a bit. Westbrook just got big steal numbers, but he was never that amazing defensively. Steal numbers don't indicate good defenders. That's, if I could teach anybody anything, it would be that. Don't look at steal numbers to see how good of a defender somebody is. I think another person you could argue would be DeRozan. I think DeRozan's another guy that is not very good defensively and then became good defensively over the years.
Stone, just curious, what's your opinion on Steph Curry's defense?
Not good. I think he actually became average like for a few years in his career. I think this year he's not very good. And it's, you can see why too. I mean, part of it is probably age, but I think a big reason why is that he's carrying probably the heaviest offensive load of any player in the NBA. Like in terms of he's like he is the Warriors' offense. And if he doesn't have big nights, the Warriors are not even able to have a chance. So I think it correlates with what he has to do on offense as to why he's having one of his more down defensive years.
And Stone, you would say, because I was talking to my friend who's a diehard Warriors fan, and he's adamant that Draymond Green isn't cooked yet. I don't,
Uh,
or do you think he's still like okay?
yeah, I think he's still okay. He's not Draymond Green in 2016, but I think he's still I think he's still a pretty good defender. I think actually the biggest aspect of him being cooked is that he is not the same offensive initiator that he was in his prime. That's probably the biggest step back that he's taken. But I think defensively he can still bring it. I don't know for how much longer though. What do you think of Kuminga? I'm gonna get some water in a minute with all these questions. My voice is getting dry. Kuminga, well, okay. I'll tell you my opinion of him before this year, and to be quite honest, I haven't watched a ton of him over the past month, which is when he's started to blow up. So I can't really give you a fair assessment of that. But prior to that, I did not think Kuminga was that good. I thought that he has a lot of feel issues as a basketball player. That's been evident to me for a long time prior to the NBA, and I don't think it changed the first 2 years that he was in the NBA. The shooting has not been great. I think that the feel thing really is a big factor for him on both ends, not just offensively, but defensively too, positioning wise and all that. So I was not too big of a Kuminga fan, but I can't really tell you how much my opinion has changed over the last month because I haven't really watched many Warriors games.
Did you comment on FL24's? What do you think of Kuminga?
You're a bit muffled there, Gerald. Can you say that again?
Let me hold on. Did you comment on FL24's what you think of Kuminga?
Yeah, I just answered that.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. Curry shooting is insane. I'm missing. I mean, he got 50. I see that. I have him on my fantasy team, so I'm happy about that. You guys play fantasy in the chat?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we started a league. Yes, you got to join us next year.
Okay, I've become a bit of a fantasy like sicko / snob. Like I only have 30 team leagues. I play in 30 team leagues, which I don't know if you guys have played, but really you got to. It's not. People always say it's super time consuming and all that. It's really just it takes you 2 minutes to set your lineups each morning, but it's just I don't know. To me, it's more fun because you have less players on the waiver or anything, and it's more realistic. So I like 30 team ones, but I'll definitely join a Lakers fast break one next year.
Sweet, thank you. I'd love to have you do that.
Yeah,
Nick and I both play.
Yeah, I had to cut back. At one point, I had like 40 something leagues I was in, and it just wasn't fun anymore. I had to wake up 2 hours before work and settle my lineups and check all the waivers, and just was not fun. So now this year I'm down to 4 leagues, and I'm happy with that.
Wow, Stone. I have trouble keeping up with like just the LFB league I'm in right now.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I mean, it's just setting your lineups each morning pretty much, and occasionally I check the wire. But yeah, 5 and under is the sweet spot for me. Anything more than that is not fun anymore.
I thought I was gonna have a winning team because I was able to get LeBron and KD and Drew Holiday.
Oh wow!
And also Jaren Jackson Jr. But I'm like fighting for 6th place out of 10 spots.
Oh man, what's the playoff cutoff? How many teams make the playoffs?
I don't know, Gerald. You might know.
I'll actually find that's good. I think it's usually 4 in Yahoo
4
leagues.
Okay.
Yeah, Gerald. I'm monitoring the ESPN one you set up though.
How are we doing there? I haven't been looking at that one lately because I started off slow and I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's actually the ESPN one. It's easier to navigate for me, so that's the one I've been paying the most attention to. I could tell you, I mean, you're currently in penultimate place, Gerald.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I'm currently fighting for 6th, and I don't know who this person named Nanon is like. I don't know if that's Joe or who that is, but
Could it be Sean's?
no, I think Sean was grandmama's brooch.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nanan is like kind of killing all of us, and um, yeah, I don't know.
I play in a. I don't know if you guys have played before. I play in Dynasty, where it's a league that just goes on forever, basically. So young guys have a ton of value because obviously you want to preserve your team for as long as possible. And I find that pretty fun. Oh my gosh, box out. Hartenstein's just. I do not bet. Mostly just because in California it's illegal. So I just moved to Tennessee though, so maybe that'll change.
Come on, let's not get off to a bad start here.
Stone, you might have to do a poll. Are we gonna go to overtime or not?
Not yet. I'll wait till the fourth. We'll see. Hopefully the Lakers can pull away.
Gotta push that up faster, LeBron. Come on. Stop being so careless.
He's elderly, Gerald. His knees can't take it anymore. Vando has his flaws, but he's a winning player to me.
He was playing as well as he had been.
Yeah, there's just some guys to me that make winning plays and affect winning. To me, Vando is one of those guys, even if, he has his very obvious flaws.
It's not been the prettiest start, but the least of Lakers have still tried.
Yeah, I think if the Lakers can keep up what they did the first half, I'll feel pretty good about our chances. LeBron has the stroke tonight.
Yeah.
So does Dante, though. Is that his 4th 3 tonight?
Third or fourth? I'll check.
Too many is the answer.
There's no. Oh, he's going to get a T.
Good deflection.
Got a T. Yep. You could see it coming.
Cool off, man. Don't push it. Don't keep talking.
DiVincenzo has 4.
Yeah. Miss it. The ball lied.
And Stone and Gerald, the Warriors and Hawks going to overtime.
Oh, that's good for my fantasy. More Steph points.
Yeah, Steph has 52 now, Stone.
Oh, wow. Let's get him to 60. The guy I'm playing, I'm actually creaming, though, so don't really need his points, but I'll take him anyway.
It better hit that, Reeves. At least we're doing a little better on the corner threes, guys. This is something that, remember, start of the season, they could not buy a corner three.
Yeah, that was an issue for sure. At least they played some defense on that three from DiVincenzo.
Careless. Careless. Protect the ball, AD.
This partially is AD's fault. Oh my gosh. But partially AD can only box out one guy at a time, and when the Knicks are full of rebounders, other guys have to step up as boxing out too. That doesn't look like a goaltend. It might have been on the way down. It didn't hit the backboard though.
And you got to remember, Kuminga's the guy that was sitting on the bench, off the bench a couple of weeks ago.
You're pretty mumbled there, Gerald. I
Hold
didn't
on.
catch that. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Takes a second. I don't know. When I unmute, I was saying Kuminga was coming off the bench a couple of weeks ago.
I still can't catch what you're saying there.
I'm going to read. As I was trying to say, Kuminga was sitting on the bench a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw too. Podziemski, taken after JHS famously, has
Yeah.
13, 11, and 5. And the other night had a double-double with 12 and 14 assists.
Saw that.
Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Yep. And Whitmore had
Yeah,
25.
he's been cooking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Lakers defense falling apart. Lakers D is falling apart.
Run it. Pull that. Pull that.
Nice.
Take that.
That's what the Lakers need to do. Get out in transition.
Mm-hmm. This is a Knicks team that likes to set themselves up on defense. So we can catch them before that. That's good.
It's just funny seeing the box score, Stone and Gerald, because AD has 14 rebounds and the closest Laker to him has 3.
Not surprised.
Yep. That's what I was saying. The rest of the teams, I mean, AD obviously is Hartenstein's getting around him, but other Lakers got to step up too. I mean, across the board, this is a good rebounding team. So AD can't take them all out of the paint by himself. I have Trey Young on my team too. He's got 7 threes. So between him and
Nice.
Curry, that's 15 threes. I'll take that.
Stone, your team must be like a scoring machine then. Or is it
uh,
team from this Curry one?
well, this is the 30 teamer.
Okay.
So obviously talent's a little more dispersed, but my team's pretty good. I got a lot of bigs actually. I got Jarrett Allen and Mobley, and Claxton and Duran and Chet. So I'm pretty big heavy. And then I got Desmond Bain, LaMelo, Trey Young, Steph, Franz Wagner, Garland, Podziemski, Jalen Williams, the good one, and Devin Vassell. So, but the team that's got the most wins this year is really stacked. So I'm trying to catch up to them. Eyes up, eyes up. D'Lo, should I cut towards the rim quicker? Already thoughts on the Boston win? The Boston win. I don't think I caught that game. I heard about it after. Obviously, no LeBron, no Davis. I don't think I watched it, but I know they shot like crazy from 3, which I think is kind of fluky. I don't think we're going to hit 23s consistently. I thought it was fluky, to be honest, but it felt good to beat the Celtics, so I'll take that. Especially to humiliate them without Braun and AD, but I don't think it's indicative of where this team is going. If we can get a Boston and a Knick win, that would be pretty awesome, though. All right. Calm down on the threes, LeBron. Oh my gosh. Just blew by him.
It's very nervous right now for the Lakers.
Kind of feels like the Knicks might be on the verge of pulling away. I'm hoping not, but that's sort of the feeling I'm getting right now.
Oh, D up, D up. Oh. Get that re. Ah, dang it. Again. He was in the chat, FL24, but he's gone now. I don't know where he's at. Yeah, that's a clean block. That's the ball.
Yeah, that looked pretty clean to me. Oof. Bully ball. I'm doing a hockey swap here at the bench. Nice board.
He does such a good job for a smaller player getting space for himself. Such a good job of that.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness.
Up to LeBron. Up to LeBron. Oh, come on, guys.
You shouldn't never throw a pass behind you on a fast break if there's other defenders. Oh my gosh. All the way. Get the foul. There you go.
Oh, wow.
That was a mean block by AD.
2, Nick.
They might look at this for a flagrant.
Stone doesn't watch movies, cool bro.
Yeah, not a big movie guy.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen Scarface. Nick, have you seen Scarface?
Yeah, I like 10 years ago, Gerald, but yeah, I've seen it.
Cool bro was asking because he just, it's always great when a 15-year-old sees Scarface like he did today.
Yeah, Al Pacino, classic performance, Gerald.
It is. Cool bro, just please do not go and start a drug cocaine empire anytime soon, please.
So Michelle Pfeiffer in that film too, right, Gerald?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Steph hit 60.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah, 10 threes.
Wow.
Well, I'm looking at the box score, Stone and Thompson 4 for 19. Wow.
Yeah, he's cooked. You're talking about Draymond. I don't think Draymond's fully there. Clay's fully washed. He's
well done. He's cooked.
Oh yeah, he's well done. He's not good.
Are you Nick's nifty team in your league, Nick? No, that's
no, that's not me.
Okay, that's wrong league. Let's see, because I have like 7 ESPN league. What league in the ESPN league? So I'm like I have 7 different ESPN leagues. I gotta check.
Well, I'll say. Well, the name of my team is Knicks Ballers. It's very.
I'll look for it.
Very creative name.
Knicks Ballers. Okay, I'll look for it. Because I was just updating it because I had Levine in all my leagues, not some of my leagues. So I was like, oh
yeah, better drop him.
Yeah. Nice. That. Oh no. Goodbye, Prince. Also, Gerald, why were the characters shoving flour up their noses? Cocaine doesn't. Cool bro doesn't know what cocaine is. Here, let me spell it for you. That's the way it's spelled. Cool bro, look it up. It is one of the most dangerous drugs that's out there. I suggest at all, and I'm going to say this with the most, I guess, definitive urgency. Never, ever use cocaine.
Yeah, stay cool, bro.
Yes, they were not shoving flour. Well, they might have been on the set shoving flour up their noses, but it was meant to be cocaine. So it's like caffeine or something.
It gives you the same like feeling, I guess, temporarily, but long-term health effects are worse.
Yes. I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and give this to you, cool bro. Look this up. Here, it's the Wikipedia version of cocaine. There you go. My dad said caffeine is caffeine as a drug. Yes, you can become addicted to caffeine, but addicted to caffeine and cocaine are totally different things. Aussie says drugs are bad. Okay, yes, they are. As a South Parkian, as you could say it. Yes. We do not encourage drug use here on the Lakers Fast Break. I never thought I would say that when I started this channel, or would have to say that. No, I was not advising, nor was Joe, to watch Scarface. I did not. I remember, if you remember FL24, the other day when he said he was going to watch Scarface, I noted it was a very violent film that promotes drug use that is not meant for individuals under 18, which again, as a 15-year-old boy, is exactly what you're looking for. But yes, it is not meant for under 18. If it's bad, how come they were shoving it up their nose? Well, if you look on that, as far as that Wikipedia explanation, it's as far as giving you the euphoric feeling. As far as it's concerned, the drug is administered by being either snorted or dissolved and injected into a vein, or used in a freebase coke smoked, i.e. crack cocaine form, inhaled. It's to give you a certain sense of a high and euphoria, and it is not something you want to get into. He says he watched it by himself at 6 a.m. Yeah, that's not the movie you want to see at 6 a.m. by yourself. You got to have somebody explaining stuff to you. It is disgusting, cool bro. Yes. Using cocaine is disgusting. I have seen people in my life that have ruined their lives for cocaine habits. I highly do not recommend it. FL24 says, cool bro got a great start to his day watching Scarface at 6 a.m. Cool bro, you slay us, man. You slay us. Yes, cocaine is really, really bad.
Why is Christie not on Brunson? Because he is booty cheeks defensively, but also doesn't matter who's on Brunson, they're getting cooked. Darvin Ham probably uses cocaine. That's a good example of why you should not, cool bro. Just look at how Darvin Ham coaches. He probably doesn't actually, because his hands wouldn't be in his pockets all the time.
Jackson, you're supposed to help him, not look at him shoot the basket. But you're right, cool bro. It is disgusting, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, never try it. Your life will be ruined. FL24 says, do you like haze or wood better?
Depends what you need for the night. This is my answer. As dumb as it sounds, if you need defense, go with haze. If you need offense, go with wood. I think they're equally as deficient in different areas. But I do like haze as a lob threat.
I wouldn't even shove flour up my nose, says cool bro. That hurts.
Shoving anything up your nose hurts.
Yes.
Yeah. when I was a little kid, I put an M&M up my nose and got it stuck there and had to go get it out.
My
Not
daughter, one of
not
my
good.
daughters did the same thing when they were very young. They shoved like a plastic apple and it
Yeah.
fit perfectly. Unfortunately, it fit well too perfectly, and we had to take her to the emergency room, and it took like 2 hours. They put her on a table.
Oh
They had
man.
to strap her down. I was so hurt and so sad.
Yeah.
So broken
Yeah.
heart to see her like that, to get that out of there. But yeah, because they could not
Yeah.
easily get it out.
Yeah,
was-
that does not sound fun.
No.
And when you're a kid too, they can't. When you're a little kid, you don't understand, how to blow it out of your nose or anything. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of stuck in there.
No, she did not get surgery, but it wouldn't easily get lubricated so that it would slide out. They had to, it took a little while and took some different methods and different attempts with different things before they finally were able to pull it out. I guess tweezers or whatever. Yeah, with it. So,
Oh man.
Here we go.
No.
And why didn't Montana pour it all over his desk? He was
Cut.
his.
Oh my gosh. Let's just watch. Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just talking about Scarface here. The character in the movie, Cool Bro, got so addicted and so overwhelmed to his lifestyle that he felt he could do anything. It was about power. It was about control. And he thought he had it at one time. And it had gone to his head. It affected his judgment. And that's why you saw him start to go crazy, because he was just using cocaine so much all the time in that movie. Gerald, is Scarface based on a true story?
It's a documentary.
I'm pretty sure I heard about Cubans coming to the States. Yeah, there are a lot of Cubans that have come to the United States, but looking for work, looking for a better life, like many immigrants. I mean, the United States, Cool Bro, is pretty much comprised of immigrants at some form or level or another.
Oh.
No, too short. I gotta piece it together.
Just don't let him score here. They said didn't score.
Not too far down, only down 6. X-Boss says, in Australia, we only have immigrants or convicts. Okay. LeBron's giving him the yeah. Once when I was in LA, I saw a homeless person shoving something up his nose. Cool Bro says, I think I know what it was.
What does this chat become?
I know, exactly. Aussie says he's an immigrant. Yeah, again, immigration, I know it's a hot topic issue, and I don't really want to go into it too much, or else it gets too divisive on one way or the other. I just know that America is comprised mainly of immigrants from, in some form or another, as far as maybe not directly now, but your ancestors and ancestors came here to America at some point in time. Cool Bro. So unless you're Native American, where, of course, as the name implies, you are native to America. FL24 says, Stone, we go into overtime?
I'll put the poll up. We'll see. Let's see. I do not think so, but I was wrong before, so.
Nick, you think we're going to overtime?
You know what, Gerald? I'm gonna say yes, just to spice it up a little bit.
Was that a general enough description on immigration that hopefully avoided me of any trouble, Nick?
Yeah, Gerald, I think you were spot on. It is a nation of immigrants, and you know, it's made up of people from different backgrounds, and so that's what makes the United States diverse and a great place to be at, right, Stone?
Yep, my dad's an immigrant. He's from Australia. My mom's Mexican, so yep, got a lot of immigration going on.
My mom's from Mexico as well, or her family is, and my dad's from Scotland. So,
Yep,
yeah,
I don't have my passport FL24.
yeah, Xbox. Xbox says shout out to your dad because Xbox is also like Aussie in the chat. He is also from Australia.
Shout out.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah, it was. You're correct. You are correct. Of course, Australia was a convict colony for the English.
Mm-hmm.
Kubro says, wait. Why don't they make cocaine illegal?
It is.
Kubro, it is illegal.
They do.
Yes, that was the point in Scarface. What he was doing was running an illegal drug empire, where other rival gangs were after him because of the choice he made to not kill a kid. I think or kill a family, if I remember correctly. Yes, to set off a bomb for family on a family. So. But yes, it is very much illegal, Cobro. It is expensive, illegal, and it is not worth your time. Oh, nice. Get the ball up. There you go. Right back. Oh.
Pull it. Boom.
Yes, there you go. So what we need
LFB cocaine.
FL24.
We might need to with how the season's going.
Exactly. And I know Joe loves it when you say bad things about Las Vegas, but it's here in this town. Marijuana is flowing like wildfire here because you can get it pretty much around every corner. You can go through drive-through and get it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll just keep it at marijuana and not worry about the cocaine because it's a little bit too hardcore. That ruins a lot of lives. Cool bro, Xbox Grand Theft Auto is illegal. Yes, Grand Theft Auto is illegal too. Yes. I do not recommend you try to steal cars for a living, Cobra. Yes. Coolbro says there was way too much smoking in Scarface. You got to remember, Coolbro, that was made in the 80s when it was still, we were just learning about the long-term effects of smoking. It was still very much to adults at that point in time a sign of I wouldn't say prestige, but just a way people could go ahead and
it's just like normal.
Yeah, it was normal thing. It was just more people smoked than by far than now. I mean, my father, I told you on this channel, my father smoked because that was the lifestyle what he was brought up on. All of his friends smoked. He smoked. That's what the lifestyle was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and
it's like people having a beer nowadays. It's like just having a beer, you have a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly. And it cost my dad his life. And I tell anybody out there, if you smoke, that's on you. It's your life. You got to live it. But yeah, I don't recommend it. Don't recommend the slightest.
Occasionally, I'll have a Victory cigar, but that's about it.
Yeah, same thing for Joe.
Yeah. I enjoy them, but I don't. It's not like every week or month, even for that matter.
Cool Bro says, why is Xbox saying is going to do Grand Theft Auto for the 6th time? He said GTA 6. Thank you, Xbox, by the way. Yeah, he passed away many years ago, 2008. So, yeah, due to complications from COPD, which stems from smoking.
Yeah.
He was talking about only online is he going to steal cars, Cool Bro, on GTA Online. GTA 6 does not come out until 2025. Where are we going with this conversation? My God, now we're going into Grand Theft Auto.
I'll be right back and grab some water.
You got it. Nick, got to help me here, man. Got to help me here. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto. We're talking about cocaine. My God. And the Lakers still staying in this game. Doobie, you're so right. You could go anywhere. You could just go up to a vending machine. They still have some in Vegas, but you know, with the prices what they're at, they're not obviously going to be very popular. But you could just walk up for $1.50, get a pack. And there you go. You're right, Xbox. Stay with it. You should have shot that, Reeves. Wow. Yes, nice shot by LeBron. 87-86 Lakers lead. That's travel. You guys wanted LeBron to play some defense. He played some defense. Yes. D up. Oh, don't do that, Prince. Dumb move, Prince. When he swiped for the ball, he put himself immediately out of position on that one. There you go, Cool Bro. Both excellent films.
Austin Reeves listened to Joe Soro, Gerald, and got a haircut.
Yes. But Prince went for that swipe and it cost the Lakers a 3. Oh, man. Get the go. Get the ball. Oh, man. Come on, Lakers. They're running circles around you. Oh, can he play defense? Not allowing him to play defense, ref. FL 24. Well, I don't know if you heard that statistics. They've only lost once when they've led at the third quarter point, so it's going to be tough. I'm hoping so. FL 24. No guarantees here. Prince plays too much. Yeah, that was a bad move by LeBron on that one. You got to give them credit, though. They have stayed with the Knicks tonight. Just got to get those loose balls.
All right, I'm gonna end the poll. Most people think no.
I think that when you come off of mute, same thing as your happened. The same thing.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Should I leave real quick?
There you go. There you good. Oh yeah. I think.
Testing.
No, you're still in and out.
All right.
I had to come in and out.
Yeah.
Nick is the only one who could do that successfully. I don't know why.
Yeah, likes Nick.
Oh, there you go. You're good now. Man.
Is this better?
Actually, no, you were really good. You were good as the last words you said before you left. So it probably takes a few seconds. Yeah. Oh, wow. Gets the roll. Yeah, you're right, Xbox. But I think you're going to like the next play. I think you're behind us on the play. Oh, no. That's not good.
Not good at all.
Yeah, now you're clear.
There's absolutely no way Jalen Brunson is 6'2", right? He's like 5'10".
He might be 6. I don't think he's 6'2".
I'm 6'2", so I'd love to stand next to him.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, Prince. You're going to give it to him, right? You better give him that basket. That was continuation.
It should be.
He put his hand on the top of his head like they are just trying to. Okay. Coolbro says he is 5'10". Well, there you go.
Nice. Taller
You
than
still
me.
got years. Yeah, you still got years. By the way, Stone will be scouting you in about 3 years.
We'll see. Yeah.
Work on your dribble.
Yes, handles are the most important thing.
Of course, they'll tell you it's all about the shot, Stone. It's all about the shot.
No. Well, it is, but you need the handles. Look at
defense, bro.
Yes. Footwork and
Yes.
handles.
Are you going to play football or basketball? Oh, he wants to be an actor. Wow. Okay.
Never mind.
Ooh, he got hit in the throat.
It looked like it was his teeth. Oh, no, I can't tell. Oh, that's a good defense.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have shot that. Christy. You were right underneath the basket.
This is Christie's best game that I can remember. I've missed a lot of games.
Until he made that bonehead move, Stone.
Well, that's just classic Christie, Gerald. That is textbook Christie. Hart should have shot that too. I don't know why he dribbled in.
Xbox is saying, get Prince off the floor.
Yes, get Prince off of my screen and out of my eyeballs. Oh, yeah.
He's going off now. You sure, Xbox? He just scored. Kubro says he then wants to be president of the United States because I want to learn law and acting in college. The next Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
There you go. Go. Don't blow it, Lakers. Oh, you blew it. What did I just say, Stone? That's going to be costly right there.
Trade both these bums off my team. I hate watching these two.
Oh, Cool Bro said he went to the Ronald Reagan Library. It's amazing. I've heard that. I have not been.
It is
but I've heard
cool.
that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
I've been to the Smithsonian. To
I
give you an
have
idea of
not. That sounds cool.
it. Well, my God, you have got to spend at least 2 days
Yeah.
at this because they're like huge buildings for separate things at the Smithsonian. It is
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. It
yeah.
is
I'd
so
love to be there one
underrated.
day. Yeah,
Yeah, it's so underrated. It's so low key underrated, so low key awesome. Highly recommend the Smithsonian. You can go inside Air Force One, Gerald. It's yeah, if you're president, yes, you can. Yes, yeah, that's usually a perk. So
all the celebrities tonight. Holy cow!
I know Xbox, but he just made a 3, but he made a bonehead deal. I mean, both him and Christie, good with the bad. I still can't believe that mindset stone where you're underneath the basket, but I have to throw it out to someone for the 3.
I
It
think.
just blows. That's my worst pet peeve. That's my peeve.
Yeah,
That's the thing that bothers me the most, Stone.
it's. I think a confidence thing because he felt someone behind him, and he wasn't confident he could get it up in time. And I think Christie has got some confidence issues, among
Look at
other
that.
talent issues.
He's gonna look at that and he's gonna regret. He's gonna just say, "Why didn't I just shoot it?" So, what are your thoughts? Do you think we can pull it off, Nick?
I'm gonna be like Laker Tom the Optimist and say yes, Gerald.
Okay. All right. Okay. They've only lost once in leading the third quarter the Knicks have, so hopefully this will be number 2. So,
What about you, Stone? How you feeling?
I feel 50-50. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a really strong answer either way. I feel
They could've-
50-50.
I really think, Nick, that if they would have scored on that last play, I would feel a lot more confident.
I love the screaming mouse that they do. I don't know why. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
No, I just turned on the volume on it, Stone. It's actually hilarious. You're right.
Yeah, I have a what do you call it, league pass. So sometimes you'll see like in the stadiums instead of commercials, you see what they do. And whenever I watch the Knicks game, and I think there's another team that does it, it's just so funny to me.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw that. Like, it's well done. But like, what was that? Was it a squirrel or what was that?
I think I don't know, some sort of rodent, maybe like a marmot or something. I'm not sure.
A hog or something.
Yeah,
Only at MSG.
yeah. Oh, it's only there.
Well, that's because it's so old there. That's why. I mean, they're famous for their rats and Reeves, carelessness. These are the things that allows the other team to stay in the game. Come on, guys. Is that magic? I think that was magic. What's up, Joe?
Joe.
Like I've been busy all day.
No worries, Matt. Let's send out the link here in a minute. I already made up your nightcap. Okay, good. They didn't capitalize on it. Yeah, D'Lo should be back in there.
FL24 is mad at you, Joe.
Why do I owe you an apology?
He's just kidding, he said.
I don't care about apologies.
Oh,
That was a foul, man.
stay with him. Stay with him.
Fuckers.
Should we get D'Lo back in there?
Oh no.
Get that re.
What?
He
How's that?
ripped it away from him.
How's that not a jump ball?
Look at that D, baby. Look at that D. Ah!
Put
But
another
LeBron
pull?
doesn't play any more D anymore. So
He does when he has to.
exactly.
What's the poll? Full 24.
Are we going to win?
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, Xbox. They didn't score out of it. So it's right now Lakers ball out of bounds. I'm only going to tell you the good stuff that happens. Yeah, cool, bro. Joe's mic is not working very well right now. I think it's playback. It's a playback issue.
Playback is in and out like burger.
Yeah. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say we will win.
I'm not gonna vote because I'm too split. I'm gonna abstain from voting.
Stone, you could have added an option to the poll. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see how many of you are feeling good tonight, and how many of you don't think we can do it.
I like the game. I like how they've played. It's competitive. It's a good game. This is what the NBA game is supposed to be right here. What's going on tonight?
Yeah, I agree. I think this has been a pretty good game.
Come on, we got to score here, guys. Too many dead.
Oh
No.
boy, why are you taking these?
Why?
It's careless.
All that great defense just to give the ball right back to them.
Why? What was that? Did they draw that?
Yeah, Darvin Ham, smartest Darvin Ham out of bounds timeout play.
Only 8 points for AD, and they're still up by 4. That's telling you something today.
The first half, they didn't really need him, to be honest. They were playing really well, but the second half, I have no clue why they're not going to him.
Joe, cool bro, watched by himself Scarface this morning. He wanted me to tell you.
Terrible. 50-year-old boy should not be watching that garbage.
He says he wants to know how you rate the film.
I love the film.
He just calls it garbage, but he tells you he loves the garbage.
Hey, look, I'm on TV. Jackholes.
All right, I'm going to end the polling. Let's see what you people have to say.
Man, coming up lane
Ooh,
3.
everyone's
series.
happy. Everyone's feeling good tonight. I like that.
Coming up lane 3 series in a row is not good. They should have scored on that one.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. Oh yeah, get it.
Get
Yes.
it. Yes. Come on, guys. Gotta score here now. 3 is enough. Might be 4, actually. Come on, open up. Ugh.
Whoa, bad shot.
Oh!
I'm such a dummy. What do I know?
Man, they needed that. They needed that bad.
I sent the link out for the post game, by the way.
Hey, Gerald. Thanks.
Yes, you got it, Joe.
I don't think I'll be able to make the post game tonight.
Why not?
I gotta go grab dinner and stuff.
Damn it!
It's late. It's late here.
Oh yeah, you're in Tennessee.
Oh, that could have been a killer.
Damn it! That could have been the freaking.
That was the dagger.
Damn it!
I'll probably be back.
Get back!
Oh,
Oh,
he's out of bounds. Yeah, I'll be over
and back.
Oh, foul.
On who? On us or the Knicks?
Someone DoorDash a meal to Stone.
Stone doesn't DoorDash. He DoorDashes to Stone. Or something.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to give my address out to random people. No offense to everyone
Also,
in
you
the
don't want
chat.
somebody eating your fries on their way there.
Yeah.
Oh, and pay like $30 more for the delivery.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably be back Monday, and then I'll for sure be back Tuesday and Thursday.
Get the dang rebound.
Bitch.
All right.
Yes!
Defense.
One more score! Come on!
One more score. You're right. Listen to Joe.
I can barely listen to him.
I
I
know.
think his
If I
blew his
said if you
speakers
can.
out. Not that I can barely listen to you. I can barely hear you. Your speakers are going
My
crazy.
speaker?
Yes.
Yes!
I think it's playback. There we go.
Oh, he's shaking his head to Spike Lee. He's shaking his head to Spike Lee.
I think one more stop and score, and that's a wrap
Is
for
that
us.
better?
No. You're fine. I mean, the game's almost over. I think if we got one more stop and one more score, we're winning. For sure, for sure. I like Knick fans a lot more when they are miserable. I don't like seeing happy Knick fans. They're so obnoxious.
I don't care about Knicks fans. Or the Knicks.
I can't stand them.
So Joe Rogan just signed a new contract
Yep.
for $250 million.
But now it's not exclusive to Spotify.
I thought he signed a big one, like a huge
He did,
one.
but he's renewing it. But it's
Oh.
this time Spotify is actually going to send it out to all over. But they're just going to produce it.
He's getting NBA money.
Yes.
Got it, boys. I think we got it.
Score here, and it's a wrap, I think. Oh, boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Move. Oh, my gosh. Just stand there and watch him. What is this? Ugh.
That was not a smart move.
Everyone's
Not
just
a good
standing
shot.
there.
Movement, I always say.
They don't know what that means. You do not want to foul either. That's stupid. Just stopping the clock for them.
They had a foul to give, so let them.
That's the last one.
Even if they kill, even if they score, make sure it's not a 3, and let them waste that 14 seconds at least.
Yeah. Do not foul.
All right, that's
There we
it.
go.
We're done. We got it.
Yeah, I think so.
They're going
Hell
to
of a
say Mike.
game.
They're going to say Mike Breen.
Hell of a game.
They're going to say Mike Breen cursed it for them with the only lost one game.
Oh, AD, please. You're not that far ahead where you got to be shooting those yet.
Smart basketball now. Come on.
All you have to do is just play smart. I mean, that's all it takes to win this. Just be smart.
Stone and
timeout.
Joe, are you Ham fans yet? Just kidding.
Die hard Ham fan.
You like the kid a lot, don't you? Forever Laker 24.
I'm getting a ham tattoo right on my face.
Gerald, ask Gerald, ask Joe how Tony Montana got shot 20 times but was still yelling and jumping.
That's called.
He was so high on cocaine. Cool, bro. Remember we talked about cocaine. It does really bad things to you. He was so high on cocaine.
See, and that's not a discussion I want to have with a 15-year-old.
Oh, we already had it.
We already had it, Joe. Too late because he didn't know what
I can't
cocaine
do
was.
it. Sorry, folks. You guys can poison that poor kid's brain all you want.
No, we're telling him not to do cocaine.
No, I know that, but I'm like discussing it even.
He asked.
I know he
earlier.
asked. I'm just trying to be
No, Joe. Listen to me.
here.
He said, "Why are they snorting? Why are they putting flour up their nose?"
Yeah, because they're stupid. Don't ever snort flour or anything white.
Yes.
Don't
That's
snort
what
anything.
we were trying to
period.
tell him. That's what we
Yeah.
were telling him.
Put nothing up your nose and you'll be
Yes.
fine.
Nothing up your nose except a Kleenex if your nose is bleeding or you have a booger. That's it.
Mhm.
There you go. That's all we were saying, Joe. We're trying to tell him not to do that.
I'm not judging you guys. I'm just saying I don't want to have that discussion.
All right.
Because he didn't know what cocaine was, unfortunately. Or
Your
maybe
parents are doing
fortunately.
the right thing.
Yeah, fortunately, I
I
feel
wish,
like.
I wish
Fortunately,
you didn't
sorry.
have to learn it till later, but I
Yeah.
guess it is what it is.
Joe, I've heard of people using those pre-workout powders, like,
Oh yeah, I met a guy who did that. I knew a guy who did that.
which is insane to me.
Probably
Yeah,
one of the more useless supplements ever made is a pre-workout.
yeah, I never have taken them.
And I've never taken them either. Like, I hear they could really like mess with like your like body temperature and stuff.
They're not good. They're not healthy.
Then what's the advantage of taking them?
It's just a workout version of coffee. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Supposed to get you amped up?
yeah, it's to anything that affects your adrenaline is typically not healthy for you.
Because when you snort it, it's supposed to be closer to getting it to the brain.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people put it like in their smoothies or whatever. Oh, nice. Run it. There you go.
All right, dude. What the hell? Why'd you have to grab them?
Celtics, then Knicks. What a run.
It was nice to see AD on in the most popular arena on the biggest stage here.
Stop fouling.
Jalen Brunson could just get rid of that terrible hairstyle. You look more like a stud in New York.
Brunson's amazing, but I concur that I do not like his hairstyle.
It just looks so just bleh. I don't know what it is with these guys and their hairstyles, man.
Max
My
Christie
God.
has the TikTok hairstyle.
He has the old lady in their late 30s haircut.
Cool, bro. They use like something nominal to stuff up their nose during the film. Yes, it's not. It is not an illicit drug in any way. It is. I don't know if it's flour, but yes, it is some type of
Prop.
Yeah, prop. Tyrone, you did call 4-2, but yeah, you got to. You and I both know you were not. You were not feeling it after Atlanta. But let's make sure that they do not choke in Charlotte, because we've seen this team all season long take something good and then drop it off with something bad right after.
Was it necessary to take Carl Weathers out now, God? Really?
Yeah, just a shame. Again, he's in that Super Bowl commercial too.
How does a guy that looks healthy pass away peacefully? What the hell happened?
Well, remember, he was so cool, bro. He was so amped up, and he was shooting at everybody, and with whatever little energy he had left. Guy came up from behind him. He had a shotgun, I believe, and that was if it's a high-powered shotgun, that will take you down. Tyrone says, I really think we need a backup and a buyout player. Oh, yeah, we still have issues. A backup point guard and a buyout player. Yeah, they do need a little bit more than that, though. I think if you really want to start talking about them as a championship team.
Also, most buyout players are not going to help you very much.
Yeah.
Most, but occasionally you get a good one.
And most of the buyout players will go to the top teams that have availability.
Mm-hmm.
Can they stop letting him get the goddamn fucking layups? Just play defense.
The game should be over, but
Gerald, why did Montana shoot his friend for dating his sister? That's messed up. Because
Montana was because he was nuts.
Yes, he went crazy because he was using all that cocaine, cool bro. That's the idea. They're trying to let you know, if you use cocaine, you will go insane.
Nice rhyme there, bud.
There you go. Put that on a t-shirt. Next to Doobie's famous I hate ham and wins and losses.
Wow, 12 of 13. That's crazy.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for being here. Laker Nick, Stone, Joe, appreciate it. Everybody out there on YouTube, Facebook, and also as well playback. Cannot thank you enough for stopping by. Truly appreciate it.
I want to thank
the
Academy.
Knew he'd say something. I'm trying to be a good host here, Joe.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And
good God.
All right, I'll see you guys.
I want to thank Stone Hansen's
Light
of God. We haven't lost since.
Yep, it's the light.
Thanks, everyone. Tell Joe I like to say hello to my little friend quote. Yes, everybody does. It's very famous, cool bro. Even by a lot of people who haven't seen the film, they know that.
I've heard of it. I've never seen the film, but yeah, I've heard of that.
All right.
I'll catch you guys.
You got it. I'll see you later this week or next week.
Sounds
later,
good.
Later, Stone.
You got it. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Nick, thanks for being on a pregame. You going to join us post game?
Yeah, I'll try to, Gerald. I have to send something out, but it was great to be part of this, and salute to the panel.
Oh, absolutely. Salute to you as well, my friend. Appreciate it. Hopefully you could join us here. It's probably just going to be me and Joe then, but hopefully you could join us, Nick.
Okay. Yeah, no, and thanks again for hosting. I appreciate it.
You got it, my friend. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of what we do here at the Lakers Fast Break. We're coming up with the post game. Lakers win. We'll see you on playback and the simulcast.